everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Ideas in our Digital Era training. I am Eliza Joy Paguntalan, Commissioner for Local Skills Development from JCideas In, and I will be your host for tonight. So, we're all very thrilled to have everyone join us today for this engaging and informative learning experience. So, before anything else, we would like to first acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guests. Right now, we are joined by our Area Vice President Ivy Cubid, ASDD Cyril, AC Maria of JCI Sinulog, and Pres Verona of JCI Buhara. We are also joined here by members from LinkedIn Local who will also be conducting a training later on. And of course, to all our viewers who are joining us through SB Live, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So, to formally begin, may I ask everyone to please turn on your mics as we recite together the JCI values, prayer, mission, and vision with unison and with conviction. So, JCI values. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that Earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. JCI Prayer. We affirm our conviction that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. May the Lord guide us in all our undertakings. JCI Mission. To provide leadership development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change. And JCI Vision. To be the foremost global network of young leaders. All right, so I'm sure everyone is ready and eager to hear from our trainers for tonight. So you might ask, what is ideas in our digital era? What can we expect to learn tonight? So this actually refers to the concepts, innovations, and strategies that have emerged in the current age of digital technology. So this includes topics on artificial intelligence, big data, blockchain, e-commerce, social media, and many more. So these topics all seem to be
Hello.
technical. Hello, sorry.
Hello.
Hello. I think someone's mic got turned on.
You may continue, Commissioner Eliza.
Okay, sorry. So as mentioned earlier, all these technical topics seem so hard to understand, but we are actually now living that so-called digital era. So for us, as proactive members of the community, we also endeavor to keep up with these technological developments so that we can utilize it in our businesses, career growth, and of course, to serve the community better as well. And that is what this training night is all about. So, to officially start off this training night, let us first begin by hearing more about JC ideas. So, I'm sure we have a lot to learn. So, may I call on AD Mike Zaiko to introduce our first speaker? Is he here? AD Mike? If not, may I call on ASDD Cyril to introduce our first speaker?
Yes, thank you so much, Commissioner Eliza. And to introduce our first speaker, of course, this is the mother of Area 4, JCI Visayas, AVP Ivy Cubid. So, AVP Ivy Cubid has so many accomplishments, and one of those is becoming the president of ETC as one alumni association. She's also a member of a charismatic group, president of Working Scholars Association in USLS Library, president SSG, Corp Commander during the CAT, di ba? Educational background of our AVP is
Pwede ko nang
astonishing.
mag-zoom and time? Live stream?
She graduated from her master's of business administration in USA, Iloilo with high grades. And of course, yung kanyang uh, bachelor's degree is BS in Management Accounting in USLS Bacolod as a working scholar. Di ba? Then she is also a valedictorian during her high school life. As a professional, she is now working with BDO and she is also OIC Dean in ABE International College of Business and Accountancy. She's also a faculty member of ABE International College of Business and Accountancy, formerly regional manager of life insurance company and bank assurance sales officer of RCBC. So sobrang dami ng experience, work experience ni AVP Ivy. And to top all of this, her JCI experience, of course, exudes everything. 2018 Regional Vice President for Western Visayas, 2013 Local Organization President for JCI Bacolod, 2012 Local Organization Secretary for JCI Bacolod, in 2011 as BOD for Individual Development. And of course now, she is our AVP for Area 4. So without further ado, I turn you over to our AVP, Miss Ivy Kubel. AVP Ivy?
Yes, thank you, ASCD. Thank you for introducing me. Good evening, everyone. For those who are present in this Zoom room and all the live stream and this training to top up our training in a while. So before we start, I would like to ask our area director for our special project, AD Mike Cycle, to do the honor with our JCI ideas interview portion.
Yes, hi, good evening, AVP. Good evening, everyone. Again, thank you so much for doing this JCI ideas as part of our JCI week celebration. So, AVP, this will be a sort of a fast talk that we have here for JCI ideas. So, I guess you will
Yeah.
be ready for some of the questions here. First one, okay. So, AVP, I believe
Recording
that
in progress.
being a mother and also a working in a corporate world and a JCI also. My first question: how do you handle your time aside from time management? How do you handle time when dealing with your personal time and also with JCI?
And that's a nice question, no? Given this time, aside from the time management that I am handling it right now, I am prioritizing things, especially in my JCI life right now. I'm handling all the Visayas areas, so the schedule is very conflict. As much as I wanted to stay at home over the weekend since December, but I was not until maybe until this month or next month by May. I could rest even just a week. Then on my career, I make sure to do what is being expected for me to for my job and for my family as well. I take time to communicate even I'm not physically present. I'm assured that I am still there for them and taking all in charge of the needs and wants of my family, especially my baby boy right now. So it's prioritizing, and I could say that I am now a
Everyone, again, thank
multitasker
you so much
for my
for
GCI
doing
life,
this JCI
career,
ideas
and
as
for
part
my
of our
family. For
celebration. So, AVP, this will
JCI,
be
they're giving only one year to lead, so I'm
sort
giving a
of a
lot
fast talk that we have here
of
for
time
JCI
for
ideas.
JCI as much as I do
Ready for some of the
because
questions
it's
here?
only a
First
one
one,
time to
okay.
lead
So,
to shine for the
AVP, I
area.
believe
Recording in
that
So
progress.
parang
being a
multitasker talaga
mother and
tayo
also
dito.
a working in a corporate
AD
world
Mike.
in a GCI outside. So, my first yes, prioritization is very important, especially that we're in the corporate world. Then you're a mother in your own way. So I'm always amazed how you manage your time
Yeah,
effectively, efficiently. That you travel from Central, Western, and Eastern Visayas, and next week you go to the national board meeting.
correct.
Yeah, so keeping importance with your family is very it's very priority also that we need to keep in touch with them what is happening around us. So I agree with you that AVP Ivy. No? Okay, our second question here coming from one of our members. What are your accomplishments during your 1 year to lead in the JCI Visayas area?
For me, I think my term is not yet done. I'm just only at the middle. We're just starting my job. And um, for me, I think my term is not yet from January up to 9 to this area is to be visibility and being proactive, not just to the members of the organization. We are being visible, as you can see in our FB pages and even on the chat box. From time to time, I would like to message our president how are they and how are they to do and what are their concerns. We are breaking wall from our members to the president and as to the national board that they can reach out to me anytime of the day actually even in the middle of the night someone calls me over the phone just to share their concern, their problems, and even their accomplishments along the night. So I'm just being happy to be there. Um, I created a mother figure for Area 4, being a mother already. So um, the whole area needs a mother figure, especially in how to take care of them. The things that they needed, as much as I wanted to reply, so every time they message, I give apologies if I'm going to reply late. But all the concern was being addressed to the area. I am now creating a brand for JCI Bisaya. You know, my hashtag for this year is Yo Home. New home means smiles. It's an Ilonggo word to smile. So it means it's an acronym for young and active leader, united in one vision, happy to be of service, optimistic, and being motivated to become better. So with all the odds and adversities we have in life, in our career, or even in JCI, we never forget to smile and put smile in our face.
All right. Thank you so much, ADP. Yeah, I agree with you. No, with our branding new home right now, I believe that the area 4 is very much smiley. I see here RVP Mocha.
Yeah.
I would like to acknowledge our RVP for Central Visayas, RVP Mocha, Charity Kanyal. I believe in RVP. And yeah, I believe that we're still in the middle of our terms here, especially the presidents, the ACs, and the NDs. But right now, as I can see with our area 4, we're very much have a great smile
Yeah.
towards the end. Yeah, I believe that we will be having a great time with our 1 year to live here in JCI Visayas. All right, so my third question here, ABP. In JCI, what personality traits make a better leader? For others here who aspire to be the next president, in JCI, what personality traits makes a better leader?
I only have one personal trait in mind of becoming a good leader in our organization, and that is authenticity. Authenticity as you lead by example, not only for yourself and the people surrounds you, but for everyone. You're just being true to yourself, especially if there's really a need of service on your end and you put passion on it. It's really coming from your heart, um, what you are doing. Sometimes we ask ourselves why we are giving our resources, our time, our energy, and our effort in the organization. Remember that we are all volunteers in this organization. So, with that sense of being active from one project to other and have a communication to all, you can really come into mind. This is the reason why I joined the organization, not just to grow personally, but you are creating an impact to be better as a person, but not only for yourself, but for others also. So authenticity as a person, you're just enjoying what you are doing. You're just being true to yourself, true to your service, and true to your work. That's it, easy.
Yes, definitely. Authenticity is very important because that's who you are. That how you project with others. How do you do your projects? It's a very being authentic is very important for us. Because that's how we project to other persons, to our community, to our stakeholders. All right, thank you so much, ABB, for that. And here
Yeah.
is the second to last question. What is the biggest challenge you face in your career, both as bank officer, a JCI leader, and how did you overcome it, and what have you learned from it?
Yes. Thank you, Ace. Medyo malalim yung tanong. I think the schedule itself is very hectic and facing a lot of crucial times as to what you're going to prioritize from one time to another. But I'm making a point that one at a time, I can finish the task or the the task that I'll be going to finish in a day or given the timeline to finish everything. So Visayas is the hardest area, I think, or the most complicated as to geography. So we are traveled by one island to an island. Unlike in our other areas, they are just only one visible. So easy for them to go together and bond together. But for Visayas, it's really hard that I'm going to travel, especially their scheduling and installation of trips that I have from Western going to the Eastern side or even on the Central Visayas. I have to travel by land alone. Travel by land for how many hours, then travel by boat, and another hours. And I have for the organization is it's really the passion that keeps me going and the knowing the challenges that I'm going through. I'm just going back to the reason why I serve in this organization is to give service and to be a leader in this organization. Sometimes I just act to be confident along the way, and sometimes there's a problem along the way. I never ask as much to wanted to do, but it's really nothing wrong to ask help if there's needed to. So challenges LO chapter to another chapter if they could schedule their activities or even the induction within the region for me not to have a hard time traveling from one area to area. So maybe that's the main reason, the challenges I have during my term because we're just geographically far from each other as we need to travel by land or by water from one area to area. So that would be all, AD. I think the most challenges I have to becoming a leader in this organization. All other works, the projects, the follow-ups, the reports can can do online. So it's a good thing that we are now online. The challenges now that we're having a face-to-face the travel, especially we have limited flights going in and out from my area. Ano
Totally
lang,
agree.
AD for me. Yes. Ano lang, pagod pero di susuko. I'm tired but I'm not giving up for the organization.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was able to travel with you going to Cebu. We travel 11:30 in the evening so that we could
Yeah.
arrive 8 in the morning in Cebu City. So the challenges. Very tired from work, but for the service of JCI, this is how we love it. This is how we they come,
Yeah.
sometimes you could see lang, JCI travels, tawag natin dyan. So we
Correct.
travel, nighttime, we arrive morning on the other destination. Sabi nga ni,
Wala nang tulugan, AD, 'di ba?
walang
Diretso
tulugan.
na tayo eh.
Sabi nga from Cebu Harap, the next two are relate much holding my baby while listening to you po now. I believe that your baby will become another JCI member for this JCI ideas. Alright. Okay, one last
Sure.
question. Your message na lang. Your
Oo.
message to our message to our SIDLAC president, JCI members and stakeholders in JCI Visayas.
Yes, thank you, AD. Now, I've shared this in our group chat for all the SIDLAC president and my area board appointed for area for the year 2023 for the whole Visayas. We have 7 rules in life, and that is first to smile, number two, be kind, number three, never give up, number four, don't compare, number five, avoid negativity, number six, make peace with past and move on. Number seven, take care of your body and your mind. And the most special thing that we really need as a volunteer in this organization is just to enjoy. So we become a model as we embrace the change in this new era and looking at the positive side always to becoming better as we create new leaders in the future for our organization. So with that, we never forget to put a smile in our faces and especially in our hearts to do the service for humanity as what our JCI creed says. Thank you, Area 4, and hope I have given a lot of messages and inspiring words to be in this organization. The reason why we are in this organization, because it's our passion. We lead with passion and we serve with purpose. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, AVP Ivy, and also to our AC for JC Ideas here, and also JC Isugwana, our host chapter. Again, that will be our AVP hours. So I hope that you have learned how AVP Ivy manage her time very well, aside from
Yeah.
being in a corporate world, a mother, and our mother in JCI also. Again, thank you so much, AVP. All right, so I'll be
Yeah.
back now to our host for our next segment.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, AD Mike. Um, AVP, are you still open for some questions? We have
Yes,
some.
sure,
Okay.
sure.
Somebody wanted to ask, in an age where many critical thinking tasks can be done by computers, how can we remain creative with our ideas?
We have to be unique. And that's what I keep on saying with my RSDD before and all the LSDD and the airport. We have to be unique and something we put different but not the usual one. Something to catch up for us to be remembered, especially for our branding area for we really known to be different. During the national board, I explained to the rest of the officers of JCI Philippines that we in Area 4, we are just enjoying what we are doing. So I would say that in this area, we are the happiest area for all. So yun lang, it's just the passion that we have, the purpose we are serving. So it boils down on our uh, purpose and being authentic for what we are doing. Hope I
Wow,
answered.
yes, that was a really, really good answer. I agree, AVP.
Uh,
So, anybody else have a question for AVP? We still have time.
yeah. One more thing, no, na Pipicom na for
Mhm.
me and the area, I created parang first time on the area that there's a mother figure for all the presidents and the area board and they are all my babies. So as much as I wanted to take care each one of them. So, 'di ba, in this organization, we do have odds, diversities, differences, and a lot more. So I make it a point that we're not a one-sided in leading the organization, but we have the listening heart. So I called them time to time to check on them if they're okay. And never ashamed or ask or make or shy to ask questions or clarify things on my end. So I can be easily talked to, not only to the president, the area board, but some members of the organization. Um, yun lang, I call them, they call me as their mama bear or their mother bear for the area 4. So that's the branding that I am making for the area 4, for area 4, for Visayas area as their mother.
Oh, that's so nice, AVP. And I
Yeah,
think we all really need a mother figure like you, especially in an organization like this. So you've really
yeah,
been an inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing, AVP. Anybody else have a question? You can chat it in the chat box or unmute yourself.
yeah. Still have time, 5 more minutes
Ah, okay.
to
We have
ask
another
questions.
question.
Go.
Sige. How to deal with conflicts from different ideas?
One. And to, crucial to. And
Uh-uh.
every conflict, maybe there's only one problem. That's the communication. Diba? If there's no communication between two parties, then there's really a problem. If as you will act as a leader if you listen both sides and you're giving points from the pros and cons of what they are doing. Um, Sometimes all we need is to communicate and clarify things. After that, we move on. But if the other party will not listen or will not open for that organization or open for communication, then that would be a problem. So if you are a leader, you must be open communication to all, especially if there's already conflict and differences. And we take positively all the comments and suggestions that we are getting from the pros and the cons that they are doing, whether it's right or wrong from one person to another. So it's better during conflict to have sit down communication if both sides are really open to settle things and move on and go back to the purpose why we are in this organization. Yun lang. Communication is the key. It's
Mm,
how we build our interpersonal connection and not only to this organization, but it applies even in our personal or career life.
true. I agree. Communication really is
Diba? Mm.
it.
Communication is really the key
Mm-mm.
to
Well
settle
said. Well
things.
said. Thank you,
Yes.
AVP. Any last
Thank you.
question? Last call.
Let's go.
Sige. I think that is all. Sige. So now we would like to present this certificate of appreciation. Next slide, please. Okay, we would like to present the certificate of appreciation to AVP Ivy Kubid for sharing her valuable knowledge as trainer during JCI Week 2023 training on JC Ideas given on the 27th day of April 2023. Signed, Press Jessica Resch, 2023 LO President of JCI Lubwana, um, VIPs Maria Armina Solis, VP Internal, and um, Eliza Joy Pagunsalan, LSD Commissioner for from JCI Lubwana. So thank you so much, AVP Ivy. Is it okay if you smile for a while for
Yeah,
a photo?
of course.
Sige. Direct Rule will be taking our photo.
Okay,
So
who
smile.
wants to take the picture? One, two, three, smile. One more. One, two, three. So much, AVP.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Sige.
Thank you,
Thank
Viv.
you so much. Okay. So thank you so much, IVP. It's truly an inspiration. So now we will move on to our second trainer for the night. So, we will be learning about digital marketing for small businesses. I'm sure many of us businessmen and young entrepreneurs will definitely find this topic very helpful. So, it's time that we learn how to use and maximize technology to market our products and services effectively. So, we will be hearing from RSDD Queen Leonaldo. Um, to introduce her, RSDD Queen was the Vice President Internal for JCI Zubuana in 2019. And she was also the Area Marketing and Communications Director for JCI Area 4 in 2021. Now, she is JCI's Regional Skills Development Director for Central Visayas. RSDD, she was a graduate of liberal arts in communication and commerce. She majored in communications and marketing. So her love and passion for advertising prompted her to create Biz Hero Creative. This is a full-service digital marketing agency which serves local and international clients. So for 11 years, with 11 years of experience rather in digital marketing, RSDD passionately conducts training, consultancy, and workshops on social media, SEO, and digital marketing in general. So RSDD is also one of the trainers of MSME Caravan, a Grow with Google program that supports Philippine SMEs to improve their online presence and grow their businesses through digital means. So with that said, let us all give our warm welcome to our trainer, RSDD Queen Dionaldo. Hello,
Hello.
RSDD.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you
RSDD,
can hear me.
loud and clear.
Hello.
Yes, we can.
Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us, both for our JCI members who are joining us here in Zoom and also those who are joining us live. Hello, hello, and yeah, so this is going to be well interesting because I know you guys are very curious, no, how we can use digital marketing for our own businesses. So so let me check some of the comments here. Oh, let's apply lift. Yes, for sure. Okay, so with my years of experience in digital marketing, I'm very happy to be here this tonight to share to you, know, some of the things that really happened, no, the actual stories or of some of the clients, and not really divulging their or telling you their brand names, but scenarios or needed that's really relatable to all of you, and I will share with you also why those things happen. But before we start, can we go to the next slide? I have a short question to all of you just to check. Um, Next slide, please. Okay. So this is the getting to know you stage. You already know what I do and who I am in JCI. So this time, can you share with me or tell us your business name or the products or services that you are selling? Not necessarily that you own the business, but something that you are working for, no? Maybe the company that you're working for. So use the chat box, please, to tell us the business that you're working for, and also the products or the services that you are selling. So, for example, on my end, that's bizhero.ph, Cebu's free local listing directory. So, this is also your chance of also cross promoting the business that you are working on. And maybe some members or some of our viewers here need no your service. So we have ASDD Cyril, Ask for Solutions, the winning celebrity productions. Wow, nice. And we also have here a fashion designer, Eve Navales, and marketing and communications for fintech industry. Wow, interesting. So keep them coming, guys. So let's check also in our Facebook Live if there are other inputs that you're working for. So use the
So,
chat
Murat, I
box.
don't think. Wait, hold on.
Okay. So maybe we'll just wait for others. Oh, we have one here. Arte Casa Home and Interiors Corporation Furnitures. Love and Beauty PH, energy drink and skincare, and of course, Selecta Ice Cream. Baka naman, RVP, pa-sponsor ng ice cream dyan. And she's also our RVP. So, galing naman, Wonder Woman to si RVP. So, keep them coming. Wala na, wala na. Okay. Oh, we have another one. Executive Director for a US-based company. Wow. Nice. Selecta daw, RVP. Okay. So, now that I get to know some of you here, just keep them coming even if we continue with the presentation, guys, so that, this is really your way of telling the viewers also about what you do and the services that you offer. Okay. So, next slide, please. Okay, at the end of this training, um, you will define your business and digital marketing goals. And you will know your target audience, identify different digital marketing platforms and types, match target audience needs with the right digital platforms, and of course, define digital marketing strategies for each niche. Is this something that's very interesting to for all of you? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, we have a few more. Entrepreneur, CPAP machine for sleep apnea. This is interesting. So you already have Press Louis, you already have inquiry according to Tres Brand RTD. What brand po? So this is really the magic of online marketing. You are already doing online networking inside Zoom. So keep them coming so that you can, connect with other people, not just here in Zoom and also in our Facebook and LinkedIn Live. Okay, next slide. Okay, so digital marketing from the word itself, no, is called also online marketing or web marketing. So obviously, it's way of it's one of the it's a promotion of brands that will connect you to your potential customers using internet or other forms or digital communications. So these digital communications may be in the form of your laptop, maybe in the form of your cell phones, LEDs, or anything that uses the internet. Next slide. Okay, so I have here a picture. Um, to some people who have attended my training, I usually start with this one because I always want to check how many hours you guys spend on social media. And in the picture, saan kayo dyan? Saan kayo dyan? Are you the one who's always on Twitter? Who's always on YouTube, spending how many hours? Saan kayo dyan? And how many hours do you spend on those platforms? So, let's try to check. Miss Blessed, LinkedIn. Ako yan. Si ASDD na yung nagkuha ng picture. Sana nag-selfie ka, ASDD, para kasali ka sa picture. So, dalawa lang ba? Wala na ba tayong ibang answers dyan? Or nagigilty ba yung iba? Guys, come on. We're all guilty of this one. Shopee. Wow naman, Shopee. Sige, sige. So, we will work on those later. Okay. So, si AVP sabi niya sa FB daw. Ako din, parang lahat nata, except for, ano ba yan? Yeah. So, how many hours do you spend on these platforms? Especially dun sa, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or kahit wala dyan sa picture yung mga icons that you are using, wala pa kasi dyan si TikTok, but how many hours do you spend on those platforms, or how many hours do you spend in front of the computer or with your cell phone? Let's see. Wow, 8 hours. Bakit naman 8 hours, RVP? RVP, is this work related? Whole day. I would understand if it's whole day or 8 hours, no judgment because that's what I also do, of course. It's for work. JC Azaguana, 4 hours. Time to time. Wow. Kasi busy si AVP, kaya time to time lang siya. Okay. The reason why I'm asking that, sabi ni Press, it's 6 hours. Next slide, please. So digital marketing continues to be effective because of the increasing number of digital consumers. Yung mga nagsasabing 4 hours, 8 hours, imagine what's the population and also how many hours do we spend a day. So because of that, we have created parang tinatawag natin na captured market. So si TikTok when it started, wala pa siyang mga ads, 'di ba? But right now, pwede ka nang mag-check out sa TikTok. But before, it used to be just a video platform. The reason why it was very late for me to download TikTok then because I feel like this is very Gen Z. Kasi most of the videos that you will see there are the Gen Zs, dancing or doing parang mga dubs and everything. So parang I felt like this is something for me because I don't dance. But that is a strategy, no, wherein you capture people who will be using your platform and eventually make it a business machine. So now that there are millions of people using TikTok and the rest of the social media, they are now introducing parang a way for them to earn through ads and also, of course, for TikTok through shops. So these opportunities, no, nakikita siya ng mga techpreneurs or nakikita siya ng mga tech giant owners because you are there. Tayo talaga yung pinaka reason why these people are very 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 rich. And the reason why um Kuya Mark Zuckerberg is very rich right now. Okay? Next slide please. Okay, so there are different types of digital marketing. I know these are very familiar to all of you, but later on we will be dissecting. We will not just be defining, but also we will be dissecting what would be or what are the use of each social media and for whom. Okay, so we have here email marketing, content marketing, social media, mobile, viral, radio and TV ads, and other electronic billboards. Next. Next, please. So another question. Ano ba yung mga digital marketing challenges that you face every day? Example, on my part, it has been an issue not just to me but other content creators na very low yung Instagram engagement. So hindi lang Instagram engagement but also Facebook engagement. So for you as a user or as content creators or as especially as business owners, what are the digital marketing challenges that you face every day? Sige nga, let's try to check sa group chat natin. Mag-ingay kayo sa group chat. Low translation of lead generation, competitive ads, tama. Ano pa? Ano pa yung mga problems or challenges you guys na that you encounter every day? Parang napipiko na kayo na I don't wanna use these platforms and the conversion rate is very low. Yeah. Ano pa? Dito tayo sa TikTok, oh sorry, sa LinkedIn. Ay. Oh, sorry. Sa LinkedIn. Okay. Exhausted content ideas, content creation, exhausted content ideas. So parang yeah, we ran out of content ideas. So those issues or challenges are valid. Too many creative formatting, different platforms. This is so true. This is very annoying. I understand. Buti na lang nandyan yung Canva because it's very helpful. So these challenges are very valid and this is happening talaga, not just to you, but to most of us, not just to business owners. So that's why we're here, no, we will try to answer why or how do we Parang how do we give solutions to those challenges? Next slide, please. So others also, yung mga hindi ko nakuha is they don't know where to begin. They don't even know the goals, and they don't know what social media platforms to use, and they don't know how to do FB ads, and they can't keep up with the trends. Yung where to begin, parang usually this is what would happen pag, it's a new business and you feel like it's very overwhelming. A lot of people are using TikTok, while when you check Facebook, there are also a lot of people there, and even Instagram. Parang you would think, where do I begin? Ano ba yung social media platform that I need to use? No? And others then is very, very, ano to, true, na some clients would come to us na, why is it we are not getting this kind, blah, blah, blah. It's also because um, they don't really know the goals from the start. No offense ha, pero sometimes there are so many goals that we have, but we don't really know what's our primary goal. Okay. And for us, digital marketing agency owners or marketers, that's very frustrating because we're trying to hit different goals. Okay. So don't know how to do FB ads. I've been receiving this a lot of times, especially during COVID, and they can't keep up with the trends, especially that there is already AI now. Next slide. So the problem really is yung mga questions nyo kanina. Sabi nyo, there are too many ads, um, mahina yung conversion rate, low transition of lead generation. Um, Sometimes it has something to do with the technicalities, especially yung low conversion rate natin. I had a talk with a Facebook representative from Singapore, and he was monitoring the ads that we were running last year. And I really told him, you know what, I already spent this much and it's not really converting at all. What's the problem with your algorithm? And even them, they can't really answer straight to me why it's happening. So I feel like, okay, maybe they were just like saying it has something to do with recession. It has something to do with the industry and a lot of things. It might be the targeting, it might be the funneling, it might be um, the format itself, or even the copy itself. But sometimes, so apart from the technical issues, no, or consideration, the problem really is our um, next, please. Next na lang. Okay. The problem starts if you don't know your goals, or either you don't know your goals, or you have too many goals. So please lang, um I'm begging you to at least know ano ba yung goals mo. Or sometimes, clients will tell us, I want this. I want to have a website. I want to have an e-commerce site. I want to have TikTok. I want to be in TikTok. I want to be on Facebook. I want to be on Instagram because my competitors are there. I feel like TikTok, I need to use TikTok because a lot of people are using it. And Facebook, kasi it's never dead. So you will be confused. So you see, three. That alone, you have three goals. And each platform will have different goals. When you say Facebook, what would be your goal? Do you want to increase your number of Facebook likes? Do you want to increase your Facebook engagement? Do you want to increase your conversion rate? Do you want to increase your inquiries? So see, one platform will give you different goals. TikTok, or hindi pa kasali yan sa mga website nyo, what's your goal, no? What's your goal for having a website, 'di ba? So the goal there is, maybe if you want to have conversions, if you just want to rank on SEO and the likes. Teka lang, I just need to turn off the
All right. I think RSDD is having a technical glitch as of the moment. So marami ba tayong natututunan as of the moment? Can we have a thumbs up for all of our participants? So far, ano, very informative yung ating session from our AVP hour up to the digital thingy na session ni RSDD Quinn. And of course, don't forget our last na speaker for tonight, si Miss Bless Baluyot. So watch out. They have a raffle of a premium LinkedIn account. So I think RSDD Quinn is back again. RSDD.
Sorry about that. May tumatawag. I just need to take that one. Sorry. Okay. So, sometimes it really starts with a goal. We really need to be clear kung ano talaga yung gusto natin. Because, next slide please. So there are different goals. Yung sabi ko kanina, you want to be on social media, you want to be on website, you want to run a newsletter. Those are goals. Tapos in each platform, you have different marketing campaign goals. Increase lead generation. These are the problems that you guys have shared to me. Increase sales revenue, increase improve brand awareness, improve user experience, increase website traffic, increase followers and likes, increase page engagement, and increase inquiries. So there are different goals. There are many things that we want to achieve. But my suggestion is you start with a very one goal na you think is very urgent to you, something that's really pressing right now, hit on that goal and then move to the next goal. Okay, next slide, please. So the very key, no, you might be asking, how do I start? So saan ba ako start? You said that I just need to pick one goal. Okay, you start from your target audience. I've been talking about this in my videos. I've been sharing this to many people. You always start with your target audience. You know why? Because your target audience will set the direction kung ano yung mga gagawin mo. Ano ba yung mga action plans mo? Ano ba yung mga platforms that you are going to use? Okay, next slide. So also ask the question, whose problems are you trying to solve? Kaninong problem ba? Sino ba yung target audience mo? And ano ba yung mga problem that you want to answer? You need to define like, is it the mothers? Is it the students, entrepreneurs, working class, senior citizens, or couples? So there are really businesses, no, that really targets to bigger scale or to bigger target audience. But it would be best if you really have, because yung target audience natin could be a mix of mothers, entrepreneurs, students, but sino talaga yung main target mo? At least one main target that comprises 60 to 70% of your market. Yun yung tututukan mo. Sila yung dapat na ita-target mo. Sila dapat yung first na makakakita ng mga digital marketing advertisements or promotions na ginagawa mo online. Okay? Next. So, and also look into their details. So, for example, if you choose parang, I want to choose mothers. Ano ba yung, you look into the geographic. Is it mothers around the world? Is it in Southeast Asia? Is it in the US? Is it in Europe? Ano ba yung country nila? And then city. If you want to target mothers in the whole world, what's the size? What's the market size? And also the language, what language do they speak, because it really matters. If for example, if you're running YouTube and you are just using, let's say, English, no, and then you might need to translate it to other languages na where your target audience are located. Climate, area, population. The reason why you need to include climate is because you want to really make your content as relatable as possible. For example, if I am trying to target also people in the US and it's winter time, of course, I need to make a content that's really relatable to them. And for example, we have one partner na nasa India, and they're the one handling one campaign. And during the Holy Week, parang they were really they were having a hard time, no? What will be the content that they're going to use? Kasi nga, different culture and iba din yung climate natin dito. And it's something na parang they wanted to really be as relatable as possible. So if they don't really understand the culture and also even the climate or the weather that we have here, so parang there will be a disconnect. So that's the importance of why all these things we really parang as much as possible, these are many things, no, but each of these will give you hints. Each of these will give you even the age. If you wanted to target mothers, example, is it the early parang 18 to 25 years old? Is it 25 to 35 years old? Is it 35 or to 50 years old na mothers? So those parang those segmentation or sub-segments will give you signals. Ah, okay, ito yung gagawin ko because this is these are the behaviors of 35 to 50 years old na mother. And so on and so forth. So you can screenshot this one if you want. Nandun naman tayo sa Facebook Live, so you can just go back to this one. And also psychographics, especially this one. Lifestyle really need to look into ano ba talaga yung lifestyle ng target audience mo. Ano ba yung mga online behaviors nila? Ano ba yung ginagawa nila online when they are on, for example, if you're trying to target mga mothers, usually they are on Facebook, 'di ba? They are usually on Facebook, and sometimes nandun na din sila sa TikTok. So ano ba yung mga lifestyle ng mga mothers? Usually they are at the kitchen, or sometimes they are the working moms. So what content would really hit to these people? And anong social media platforms do you want? For example, if you have very limited budget, so sabi ng client, okay, this is the only budget that I have, what would be the social media platforms are you going to use? Are you going to use it all for Facebook? Are you going to use it for different platforms? So that will really tell you, again, that will really set direction to your parang action plans, or ano yung mga gagawin mo for your campaign. Next, please. Next. Okay. And once you already have yung you have your target audience na, it's parang big pa siya, tapos you sub-segment it, you also create a persona. Parang you create parang a definition or a description kung ano yung target audience mo. So, example, Sean is a 35 years old, he is a businessman and a very technical person. When it comes to working, he assures that his strategies and business are doing excellent and productive. He is professional and his craft and straightforward, but he ensures that he gives educational, informative, and value to his people. He makes sure that he gives out clean and concise, well thought of, and life changing experience to whoever he bumps into. So, Sean, what do you think is a good strategy or is a good platform na pwede nating gamitin for this kind of persona? Sige nga, let me know in the chat group. What do you think? Ano ba yung best platform or strategy that we are going to use for Sean? So, EVP said LinkedIn. Wala na bang ibang answers? LinkedIn? Yes, tama. LinkedIn, because if you notice, based on the description, he is a businessman. And I think it was ESBD who said that LinkedIn is, it's a social media for business owners. So people there are, although naman, hindi naman too serious, because I still see, no, may mga humor din naman sa LinkedIn and very heartwarming na mga content. But most of the time, you are taken seriously if you are in LinkedIn. So if you are someone na I want to attract other business owners for partnerships, or I want to attract, example, investors, or I want to attract um, partners. And for example, I want to create my authority for this specific niche. And I'm talking to, for example, mga people, mga freelancers or people in the corporate, then I will use or utilize LinkedIn. Then the likes of Sean, they are not into, some of them, no, some of them are into TikTok, but the likes of Sean, na someone very professional and straightforward, it's worth giving a chance then see Facebook, oh, see TikTok. Okay, but there are also times na si Facebook din, hindi siya, generally, Facebook pages are okay. But if you want to really target the likes of Sean, you can use Facebook group um, na very close niche to business owners. A Facebook group that's wherein yung mga members na nandun are mga business owners. Okay? So I hope that gives you an idea now as to what would be the social media platforms or other alternatives that you can use. So hindi lang social media, but also we have to also use emails and website. Next, please. Okay. So, ito yung, according to WordStream, ito yung mga social media platforms for each segment. So, if you notice on the first column, we have here the people. This is the segmentation according to kung millennials ba sila or ano ba yung professions nila. Oh, ano ba yung parang um, ano ba yung ano bang type, no, sa society. So, we have the boomers, 18 to 25, 26 to 35. I'm guessing this is the both the millennials and the Gen Zs. Millennials. So for boomers, you can use photos, links, information, and live video. 25 to 34, you can use local marketing, advertisings, and relationship marketing. And usually, if you notice, yung mga generation namin, we are mostly on Facebook. Okay? We are mostly on Facebook, although, um, tell me, may Facebook ka, pero you still go to Instagram. Or, you always say, parang napaka-toxic na ni Facebook. Kahit nandun ka sa Instagram, you will always go back to Facebook. Right? Kasi nandun pa rin yung mga tao sa Facebook. I don't know what's with Facebook, parang hindi tayo nakakapag detach sa kanya. Okay? So that's where boomers are. So if yung target audience mo is between 25 to 34, then go hit Facebook. And if you want to target 18 to 25 or 26 to 35, Gen Zs and the millennials, go to YouTube or TikTok. So yung mga short form videos, yung mga how-tos, webinars, and explainers, especially now, yung mga, the way we learn things are through short filmed or short content na. So wala na yung mga super long na mga e-books. Okay pa naman yun, pero parang yung attention span kasi ng mga tao, it becomes very short na. So yung YouTube din naman, um, although it's very helpful, but short form videos can be translated through TikTok. Do not leave TikTok also. Okay? So, how-tos, mga webinars and explainers. And if you want organic or SEO, because what will happen is usually when people are looking for something or if they want to learn about something, example, the behavior usually is they go to Google and whatever comes up there, it's usually a third party link or a video from YouTube. Or the behavior is that people will go to YouTube and they will just search for something that they like. Example, a hotel review, or example, if they want to know more a specific brand, then they will just go there. And the cons lang, it's very resource heavy, although we have really seen that YouTube is really worth giving a try, but video is really resource heavy. Parang ang hirap niyang gawin, especially pag you're a very busy person. So what comes handy is the short videos for reels and also for TikToks. Then Instagram, millennials, and also Gen Zs. So inspirational adventures, questions and polls, e-commerce, organic, influencer, high ad cost. So, si Instagram, parang mas, yung lifestyle ng mga tao doon is parang mas hindi naman siya mas angat ni Facebook. Parang people who are in Instagram are very much willing to pay or are very much willing to buy. So that's a clue. So if they're willing to buy and you are selling something that's fast moving, example, yung mga makeup or mga footwear, then you have to serve it to people who are in Instagram because their mindset, what they usually see in Instagram are lifestyle photos, videos, travel, and all. So if you feed them with something that will feed their lifestyle, then eventually there is a consideration na, I will buy this. So that's why there is what we call the save button or the save option so that they can always go back to it if the time is right or if the budget is ready. So that's a hint. Okay, Twitter is 25 to 35, educated and wealthy. Yes, but not necessarily educated and wealthy. Meron din namang ordinary people lang na nandoon sa Twitter. And these are for news, discussion, and humor. So in my end, I usually compartmentalize my social media use. So for Facebook, that's for family, friends, JCI. For Instagram, that's for business, that's for work. For Twitter, that's where I will look for updates regarding the industry that I'm in. And also for LinkedIn, that's where I connect with other professionals. So parang ginagamit ko siya based on what I need or based on my goals. And also TikTok, ay nandito pala si TikTok, green line, hindi ko siya napansin. Even 10 to 19 years old or female 60% because female, marami kasing nagsasayaw sa TikTok din. And parang, I don't know, bakit female 60%? If you're into entertainment and humor and mga challenges, you can utilize this one, TikTok. And influencer marketing and parang series of content that will lead to sales. So I will explain later about this one. And also this one is Snapchat and 13 as 13 17. We don't really use this, but in other countries this is very common, this is very popular. Okay, next please. Am I still audible? Parang nag-freeze yung video ko.
Yes, you are RCB.
Okay, okay. So now I'll just walk you through different digital marketing. I still have time? How many minutes left for me?
Um, you can still go on 15
Okay,
minutes.
okay. All right, all right. I'll just make this quick lang. Types of digital marketing. Next, please. So you already have an idea, no? Where do you start? You start with a goal, you start with your target audience, and your target audience will give you different hints. If you can do a mind map per demographic, per psychographic, or behavioral, or whatever, create a mind map for age, ito. For if ito yung segment, then I will do this. Or ito siguro yung mga behaviors nila. Then you try to create a mind map so that you will know, oh, okay, eventually you will understand and you will really see. I think a strategy that is doable for me and is very helpful for my target audience, example would be Facebook. So if I have very limited time to do content, if I have very limited budget, then I will focus my energy, time, and resources for this specific platform. Okay, so now that we're done with that, let me just introduce to you some of the forms or types of digital marketing so that you will have an idea kung ano yung magiging um, attack nyo. So search engine optimization, definition, this is the process of optimizing your website to rank higher in search engine, thereby increasing the amount of organic traffic to your website. So this is how I started. I help businesses before to rank on social media. And usually these are used by millennials and baby boomers uh, because whenever we look for something, we just go to Google. Whenever we look for example, if I'm looking for hotels, I'll just go to Google. If I'm looking for cafes, kahit alam ko na nandun siya sa Instagram ko, if I want a list, I will really go to Google. Okay? Then the niche is, for example, if I'm looking for best skin doctor in Cebu, usually that's what we type in Google. So of course, if I'm a skincare clinic, I would want to rank in first in Google. So this is an example. Cafes in Balamban. Um, So if you want to get a curated list, then you can type in, and ito yung first, the one that comes up first is Biz Hero. This is a list also. So this is an example. So we optimize this specific content for us to rank number one when people search for cafes in Balamban. So that's SEO. Next. So PPC, sinong familiar dito sa PPC? Sinong nakakita ng mga content na ganito? Can you give me raise your hand maybe? Give me a reaction if this is something very familiar. Okay, so pay-per-click, by the name itself, it's a method of driving traffic to your website by paying a publisher every time your ad is clicked. So, in relation to SEO, pag hindi talaga mag-rank yung keyword or yung website mo for a specific keyword, some businesses would tell Google, okay, magbabayad na lang ako so that I will really come up first. Especially for keywords like solar panels, or again, the niche would be under like home services. This is very common, not just here in the Philippines, but especially in the US and Europe, wherein people will just go to Google and look for, let's just say, home services, mga solar panels, pet services, real estate, home products, or even B2B products and other services. Okay, so you will see there, top three, pag meron siyang ad, those are PPC. So whenever you click on that, you have to pay Google before the average CPC is, I think, 1 peso and 50 cents. I think it has increased now. Not sure. And then um, on the left, on the right column, you will also see here e-commerce PPC. You would see sponsored. So if you click on that one, you have to also pay Google. Next, please. Okay, so email marketing. Email marketing, of course, with the use of email, it's a form of direct marketing. It's really like having a leaflet. Imagine this Burton is a leaflet, and then you give it to people. Okay, this is what Burton is about. We have an offer, blah, blah, blah. But this time, we are using emails. This lands on your emails. So surprisingly, when I did my research, hindi pala gumagamit ng emails yung mga millennials. You know why? Because tayo yung generation when there were like parang booming yung email marketing before in 2008 or 2005, between 2005 to 2015. Tayo yung generation na we are bombarded with a lot of newsletters, a lot of email marketing, a lot, parang yung mga, that's the generation guru. I mean, those years are the years na lumalabas yung mga digital marketing gurus na nagsisend sila, nag-blast sila ng mga newsletters like every other day. I can't parang tolerate those kind of content na parang you are being bombarded, and imagine you're very busy. So yung mga millennials parang they would feel like, I don't want to read my emails anymore because I'm bombarded with those content. Tayo kasi yung generation na parang first receiver ng ganun. Pero surprisingly, si Gen Z, the reason why also they use this one is they are mostly on their phones. Okay? They're mostly on their phones, and yung mga phones natin ngayon, may naka-embed na Gmail na app, or other Yahoo, or ano ba yung other email na app. So you can just easily check emails. And what marketers do right now is they don't, although there are still people no na gumagamit, nagbo-bombard ng mga ano, but what business owners or marketers do right now is they use parang couponing or parang information drive like every 5 to 7 days. So there's like mas nakakapag yun ano ka, like 5 to 7 days. Before it used to be like three every day, or 3 days or 2 days, but now 5 to 7 days, or if only there is a discount or there is an event. So you can use this for bars, restaurants, home services, pet services, real estate if you have offers, home products. So one thing lang talaga, for email marketing, please don't bombard your receivers with a lot of content. Okay, use it like only if you need it, and use it if you only have deals or if it's really needed. Otherwise, they would really unsubscribe. I tell you, I have unsubscribed to many, even big brands, because I feel like super annoyed with their messages. Okay, next. Okay pa ba? Okay pa bang lahat?
Yes, okay pa.
Okay, okay, okay. Next, we have affiliate marketing. So this one is very common because we have a lot of content creators right now. It's a type of performance-based advertising where you receive commission. So used by Gen Zs and millennials. And the niche is mostly e-commerce. Again, this is used in social media, yung affiliate marketing. Before yung affiliate marketing is used sa mga blogs, vlogs, or sa mga landing pages. But now, because nga of the rise of social media, yung mga social media content creators are now earning through affiliate marketing. This is an example. I don't know if you're familiar with millennial couple. Um, what they will upload are just their everyday life, their home and lifestyle videos. And if you notice, they have here bit.ly shop our recos. So parang yung mga recommendations nila. So if you click on that link, you will be redirected to parang landing page wherein there will be different links kung ano yung mga ginagamit nila. And if you land to so parang from Instagram, you land to their landing page, and from their landing page, it will land you to the store. So every time there will be a checkout, they will be getting a commission. So that's why it's called a type. It's a performance-based advertising, and this has been proven to have worked really for content creators. So if as long as not necessarily though that you will start with very big or huge followers, you can even start with a few followers just as long as people will start um, using the link that you are sharing. Okay, next, social media advertising. This is another example. Herbalife. So of course, with the use of social media, you have to pay social media for people to see your content. From the word itself, different social media platforms. So this is an example. Usually, it's used across different generations. Again, depends on the platform that you're going to use. No, the niche is usually mga bars, home services, real estate, home products, hair salon. Actually, pretty much almost everything for Facebook. But for Twitter, parang um, hindi siya parang gumagana for e-commerce. Mostly for mga e-books or mga, let's say, insurance. For Instagram, or TikTok, you can use mga lifestyle na mga products. So for this one, this is an example. We ran an ad. It it gave us 779 messages with 25 shares, 26 shares, and 120 comments. So, ito yung pinakagusto ng mga business owners na mayroong magme-message sa kanila, and there will be comments also, and there will be shares. So, if you notice, yung goal namin is to really try. Parang ito yung package kasi na parang free trial din for them as distributor. So we tried to create the 7-day trial period din na campaign for them. So next. So this one, your favorite, crazy. Influencer marketing. What's the difference ba of influencer marketing and affiliate marketing? Anyone? Ano ba yung difference? Okay. So si influencer marketing, it will still use social media. Okay? Pero si affiliate marketing, it gives you a link. But si social media, si influencer marketing, they will use their voice, their lifestyle, their photo shoot, so that people will be influenced to buy from them. So this has become very effective and will continue to be effective because this is the modern way of word of mouth marketing. Okay, so because of the authority ni Crazy, because of her authority that she built all throughout the years, if she starts speaking, especially yung sa mga followers niya, if she starts speaking, then people would, most likely they would listen to her. Even from the skincare, even from what she eats, where she goes, or ano yung mga ginagawa niya, then people will follow her because she is someone that people trust. She has earned the public trust. So that's what made these influencers or content creators, um, earn just because you guys or we are following them. Okay. E-commerce, fashion, makeup, home furnitures and furnishings, ebooks, gadgets, or depending on the type or the niche of your content creators. Okay. Next. So ito yung samples. That one is from Instagram, but this one is from YouTube. So they're actually earning not just from Instagram, but also from YouTube. Okay. Hello. Parang I think I have a few more slides na lang. So while Eliza is setting up, please give me a thumbs up if you guys are still okay. Are you learning so far? Magingay naman kayo dyan. Yes, RVP, thank you. So let's try to check also. Okay. Yes, yes. RC, hi. PSDD, thank you. Okay, so I think,
Let's just um we're trying to fix the PowerPoint real quick.
okay, okay.
Apologies.
It's
But
okay.
yes, we are learning so much from you, RSDD. If anyone has questions, you can also
Yep.
type it in the Zoom chat box while waiting.
Yes, please do give us questions, guys.
Yes, just ask your questions, or you can also unmute yourself so we can address your questions right away.
Yes, to save time and to also keep the momentum. Let's
Yeah.
do the Q&A.
Anyone has questions? Oh, wait, I see it.
Are we good? RSTD. Hi, Presnell. Is influencer marketing similar to experiential marketing? Hmm. What do you mean experiential marketing, Press? You can type it in or you can unmute yourselves so that we can, exchange thoughts and ideas. Ah, okay. Okay, you can maybe just type in about what you mean with the experiential marketing, then we'll get back to you.
Yes, I think you can move forward now, RSVD. The
Okay.
PowerPoint presentation is okay now. Thank you.
Okay. So let's proceed. Presnell, I'll get back to you. Okay. So this is a form of influencer marketing. We have Chris here and also Tim Kramer, and you guys are very familiar with them and more content creators. So next, please. The next slide. Okay. So again, if you are wondering how or what would be the social media platforms that I'm going to use, you can go back to this one, or you can even just try to search in Google. It doesn't really hurt to read articles also and to learn from marketers ano yung mga trends and especially learning ano yung behaviors ng target audience nyo that will really give you a hint. Next, please. Okay, so apart from knowing your goals, apart from knowing also the different digital marketing platforms or types, I would like to also share to you the sales funnel. So usually, yung strategies natin kasi nandun lang tayo sa taas. So um, we call it parang we call it the AIDA method. Awareness, interest, decision, and action. Parang you have to really build the momentum. So if you start posting on social media, it's not enough that you post it there. It's not enough na parang one time lang or you keep on using it lang. If you really want to keep your target audience, you need to at least try to also create an awareness. So that's one way of doing lead generation. So if you really want na parang example, if I'm a coach, example, if I'm a coach and then I want people, so dapat I need to build an authority kasi if I'm a coach. Okay? So it's not enough that I post there. So I need to also move them from the awareness to interest so that they will be curious kung sino talaga ako as a coach. Okay? So because people will not just buy to you from you um, just by seeing your face on social media or seeing your face on LinkedIn or receiving an email from you. So they will buy from you. They will be interested because you are writing a book or you are writing good content or you are doing you are in the landing page and you are talking in webinars. So you build an interest kung or you build your brand um, and you give them something they will be curious about. And after that one, parang getting to know you, see, the awareness is the first encounter. See, interest is they already have an idea about you because of what you do. And then the decision is you parang hook them. So this is your opportunity to win them by pointing them to a free consultation. So at least there is a one-on-one intervention already. Promotions, parang mga free trials, demos, because the interest, people usually, they don't want to buy immediately, especially this is online and there are a lot of scams, di ba? So they wanted to really, it's either they want to try it first or they want other people that they trust using the product or the services first or paying it before they buy because we want value for money and nobody wants to be scammed. So the interest decision part is your parang winning moment so that you can pull them down to the last part of the funnel, which is to make them pay, shop, add to cart, or review or give referrals about the product that you are selling or about you, the product that you have as a coach or your coaching business, your consultancy, or maybe if you have an ebook or if you have programs. Okay. So that's the IDA model in our sales funnel. Next, please. So let me introduce to you a landing page example. So going back to the sales funnel, no, usually example in our case, it's small business. Parang we wanted people to know about our services. So it's not enough that we post content on social media. We need to lead them to a landing page wherein we can really get a parang a conversation, a one-on-one conversation. We can hook with them through a discovery call. That's why if you visit the page, you can click on the book a discovery call, and then you will be endorsed to our sales team. So in that way, you'll get to know more about the products. You can ask questions, and at the same time, our end we can understand what you guys really need, and then you capture them through this one. So give them a chance to know more about what you offer, and but do not leave them like they're just there passing you by. This is your chance to really capture. So that's why others call it capture or lead pages because they're already leads. They're interested already. And then all you have to do is to just capture them. So you can retarget them through email marketing, or once it's already in your database, then you can maybe just send them an email. You can maybe just reconnect with them, point them to your LinkedIn group, point them to your Facebook group or whatever exclusives that you have. So you can check it out, a sample of a landing page. Okay, next. So if you're wondering what would be the parang future of digital marketing. So according to Omeriliase, um, in 2030, this is what digital marketing looks like. So it will continue to content marketing will still be king because people already has an idea. They already have an idea that um, one way to build trust is when you explain a product to them or you share a content to them through a subliminal, parang it's like a subliminal ad. So you talk about your life, you talk about something, and then alongside, you can just subliminally insert the ad. So it can be in the form of videos, it can be in the form of blogs, vlogs, or it could be in the form of ebooks. And then we also have SEO. It will continue to increase. Also, it will never be dead. And multimedia marketing. Um, Social media marketing, it will continue all the more now that there are AIs already. The future of social media will be, I think there will be tech wars in terms with features and different user experience and improved user experience for different social media platforms. And if you also notice, email marketing and community engagement is still there, and events as well. Okay, next. Next. So this is going to be my last slide. Oh, not really last slide, but to summarize it all, what I'm trying to communicate, or the message that I want to share to all of you, is ignoring digital marketing. It's like you're opening a store but not telling anyone. So if you have a store, if you are into if you have if you have a business, you have to at least have a social media account, because that's the usual behavior. It will not just become your front, but it adds more credibility to you, and adds credibility to you as a brand. So have you tried that when people will tell you, oh, this is my business, and then the usual question, oh, are you on Instagram, are you on Facebook, can you give me your website, are you on this one? So that's what they usually if they notice that it's not updated, like you've posted something but it's not fully built. So that's it. Next please. Meron pa pala. I want to share to you also if you have I want to also promoting your product also. This is what we've been building since pandemic. So I would like to share to you that this year really started from JCI Zubuana during the pandemic, because at that time I felt there are a lot of businesses that were for me, digital marketing scared. I really need to do something. So I asked my sisters in Zubuana. A lot of businesses are open during that time. I told them, what about we do a giveaway? And I created this hero. We did a giveaway for 10 businesses. And actually, it fly. It gave them parang virality. And I thought maybe we have to do not just through Facebook or Instagram. We have to put it in a proper website. So I asked Ron to help me research it, and people can check it. So you will see here, this is the website now. You can search for the local store product. This is beta, so meaning this is not perfect yet. We're going to launch this yet. You can start searching for for beach resorts. Those are the businesses that are mostly listed in this one. But we are local listing directory, so we cater to services and also products. Next. So if you want to list your business, so this is how you can um, list your business in Biz Hero. Oh, there's no audio. Okay, so that's it. You can also visit us at www.bizhero.ph. I think I have a few more slides. So this is an example. This is an example of the store that you can create. So instead of just creating um, a website, or instead of using Shopee, because the reason why we bring this to Cebu, because I really hate the long shipping period wherein I have to wait 7 days, 7 to 10 days. So we thought of incorporating the e-commerce feature. So instead of creating a website or creating a Shopee account, you can just use Biz Hero because this is hyper local. So this is in Liloan, and the client wants to um, go or to attract not just especially sa Cebu. So it will be easier for the customers or to buyers to get the shoes. So you can check out using this one, and we're partnering with Lala Move to have it delivered to you within the day or depending on the availability of our rider. Okay, so next na lang, not that one na, that's too much. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for having me tonight and for sharing with you about my experiences also about digital marketing. So if you have questions, just you can message me in the chat box. We have here a few. We have here from Fresnel also, and if you want to know more about how we can help you with your small business, you can message me also. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, RSDD. And yes, since we are a little short in time, maybe you can privately message RSDD Queen so she can answer your questions personally na lang. So thank you so much, RSDD. Grabe, technology or social media really is a powerful tool when used the right way. So to
Com, sorry
everyone,
to interrupt, Com.
sorry.
Yeah, we need to also answer one question here kanina, no? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, okay,
Experiential
yes.
marketing, sa to?
Ah,
Is
sige.
influencer marketing similar to um the way I understand experiential marketing is parang yung mga yeah, as what you said, cooking or mga travel shows. The difference lang there is wherein the people who will be there in the travel or cooking shows or parang yung mga exhibits, they're not necessarily the influencers or content creators. So the parang the influencer marketing, they can use different social media platforms, not necessarily yung mga exhibits. But during the exhibits, it's not also necessary that you use influencers or content creators, because it will be you who will be experiencing it, or it will be you who will be doing it, or experiencing parang yung mga exhibits nila. And yung mga travel cooking shows, they're not necessarily influencers. Parang they are like being hired to talk about it. I know these are the shows na parang yung mga pinggan or yung mga cooking ware that they are doing on TV. This is very common in the US. I hope I answered your question, Press. That's all we have for now. We will not entertain ano.
Since we're rhyme, yes.
Okay,
But
sorry.
RSVD is open to for private messages. So if you have any questions that you have that you want answered by RSVD, feel free to message us, right, RSVD?
Yes, yes, sure, sure.
Yes. So moving on, we would like to present this certificate of appreciation to RSVD Queen. Next slide, please. Sorry, this is taking a while. Okay, there. So, we would like to present the certificate of appreciation to RSDB Queen Leonaldo for sharing her valuable knowledge as trainer during JCI Week 2023 on digital marketing given on the 27th day of April 2023. Signed, Press Jessica Resch, um, Vips, Maria Armina Solis, and Com Eliza Pamantalan, myself. So, RSDD, can you open your camera?
Yeah,
Or,
okay na.
oh, okay, black ang screen. Ah, okay, there. Sige. So, we'll just take a quick photo. Sige.
Okay,
Okay,
1, 2, 3, smile. One more, 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you.
all right. Thank you so much, RSDD. We really learned so much from you tonight. Okay, so moving on to our last training for the night. So this training is actually in partnership with LinkedIn Local, and we will be hearing from them in a bit. So again, what is LinkedIn? As mentioned earlier, this is a social media for business owners or professionals, and it can be used to build your professional network digitally. So now we will be taught on how we can utilize it to its full potential. So without further ado, may I call on ASCD Cyril to introduce our next trainer. Hello, ASCD.
Yes, thank you so much, LSDD. So, when we were conceptualizing about this training a few weeks ago, I'm supposed to be one of the speaker. But then again, I thought of why not invite someone who has a very strong and stringent experience when it comes to social media and digital works. So I could not think of any other person but of course our speaker for tonight, Miss Bless Baluyot. Yan. So Miss Bless Baluyot has a 20 years experience in the areas of hiring, talent management, job design, organizational learning development, employee relationship, performance and project management. She is also a graduate of UP Diliman, Bachelor of Secondary Education, and another degree, another diploma in University of the Philippines, Diliman. Soler Diploma in Industrial Relations. So hindi ko na papatagalin pa. Alam ko, very curious na kayo with the LinkedIn local. Uh, I bring to you Miss Blesilda Baluyot for our next training. Miss Bless?
Hi everyone. Sure pa ano naman nung screen. Patulong ako no sa screen.
Will you be sharing your own
Ikaw
PowerPoint?
po mag-share pwede para ano.
Okay lang.
I'll be sharing po.
Sige sige.
Okay. Okay, there.
So,
Thank
all
you.
right. So, The topic that was given to me is digitally connected Filipinos on LinkedIn Local Philippines. So, punta tayo dun sa susunod na topic, sir. Ito sa second na slide. All right. So, um, LinkedIn Local is a global movement that connects LinkedIn connections in person through networking events. So, like this is it's an event, the goal of which is to cultivate genuine relationships and collaboration. So, mahilig po kami talaga mag-collaborate. And this is for business opportunities among local professionals who have similar interests and values. Sir, punta tayo dun sa susunod. The next slide will talk about two people who more or less has started the LinkedIn local. So, but this started abroad. So that's Miss Anne McAfee and Alexandra Galvez. So both of them, if you would look at it, sa slide ko, 2017 sila nagsimula. And they started because they wanted to create a space where LinkedIn users will be able to create or have long-term relationships, which is what you're going to find out as we go on. Sir, next slide po. Okay, they weren't satisfied. So Anna McAfee, Alexander Galvez, and then American Ryan Troll, um, nag-found sila ng isa pang organization, which is the Lincoln Local Movement, o yung tinatawag natin na Local X, because they weren't satisfied with what they had before. Next slide po. Okay. In the Philippines, our LinkedIn queen, we call her the LinkedIn queen, si Miss Virginia Bautista. She found LinkedIn local dito sa Pilipinas. And ko alam kung magsusunod na dun sa susunod na slide. Okay. This also started in 2017. So pag tinignan ninyo, the parallelism in terms of the time is 2017. Pareho sila abroad and here in the Philippines. Um, she also founded the top 100. So pag tinignan niyo po ngayon, it's already the sixth year of the LinkedIn Local Philippines. And the top 100 is actually the fifth year. So we're celebrating both um, those activities or LinkedIn activities for this year. That would be around November, December. So, sir, punta tayo sa susunod na slide. Mukhang bumalik tayo. All right. So when they started with networking. So um, they met, they connected, and a lot of them are professionals. And Miss Virginia was saying, when I hosted the first LinkedIn local meetup here in the Philippines, sa Clark, where we had our LinkedIn local nung kailan lang, this was because of Miss Remy. So they organized it. So now there's the inspiration of having it here in Visayas and calling si ang Mindanao is going to also have their LinkedIn local. So hi Miss V, I know that you're watching. So I hope I'm doing well with regards to explaining all the things that you've done. Okay, next slide po. Okay, in LinkedIn local, you can also have workshops. And when you do have workshops, katulad nito, kasi ang very very important for LinkedIn local or sa LinkedIn would be personal branding. That's what we really do and that's what Miss Virginia Bautista taught everybody. Okay? Simulan mo sa sarili mo. Ano ba yung meron ka? Ano ba yung brand mo? Hindi ka brand ng kumpanya mo. You are your own brand. Ito yung nire-represent mo. This is what you represent in other companies or your personal self is your personal brand. So, ihihiwalay mo yung sarili mo dun sa company mo. Okay? Next slide po. All right. They also have panel discussions. We do have that. So, nagkakaroon ng panel discussions in terms of LinkedIn Local. And in a few days or so, you're going to see a lot of that on our podcast. So, sa There's a Connected Filipinos, it's a link in local Philippines, and there's a digital creatives where Sir John Mark is, or the whole team is. Magkakaroon ng panel discussions, may podcast kami. So from video cast to podcast, yun yung ginagawa ng bawat teammates. Okay? And if you're going to look at it, ano ba si Connected Filipinos? Connected Filipinos was born out of the next slide po kasi may history siya. Okay. Um, we had we were supposed to have this training or LinkedIn local during the time. This was April 24, 2022. This was the day that Miss Virginia had her aneurysm. And because of this, in all the Lincoln local, po pwede kayo magkaroon ng seminars, ng workshops wherein there are experts in the field. If you would look at it, nandiyan si Sir Francis Kong, si Sir Ian Santos, and si Sir Raymond Victorino. And they are experts in the field. Now, if you're gonna ask me, where do we get them? Nasa LinkedIn po silang lahat. And you can reach out to them through the top 100, which I will be discussing later on. Next slide, please. Okay. After namin magkaroon ng when Miss Virginia had um her 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 aneurysm that day, Sir John Mark started the volunteering already. So sabi niya, nasa LinkedIn local tayo, nasa LinkedIn tayong lahat. I think the top 100, the most influential individuals, the top 30 will be here to support us. So we had, pwedeng gawin to ha, you can do volunteering work, which is what we are all doing right now. And we're also doing charity work. So katulad ninyo, we're doing charity work for Miss Virginia and for all the people who needs it sa team. So hindi siya nalilimit dun sa training lamang. Next po. Okay. And because of that, we had this year, after ng medyo nagluwag na yung ating COVID situation, we had the first LinkedIn meeting that was in BGC. It was organized by our ambassador, si Miss Doreen Cooper. So if you're gonna see her, she's all over the place. Nasa Facebook siya, nasa LinkedIn din siya. She was the one who initiated, sabi niya, Bless, let's do a lunch meeting and let's meet everybody who wants to meet and then let's discuss. So we had the speed networking and then we started all of this. Kaya kayo meron nakikita ngayon na website because we found Sir Jomar and Laylord who is the reason for having the Connected Filipino na website. Next po. All right. If you're gonna ask me who can make or who can do or meron bang taong responsible for LinkedIn Local? Anybody. Okay? Anybody who's interested, anybody who wants to help, anybody who wants to be in the event can do it. Pero it's gonna be voluntary and it's gonna be under sponsorship. So that's what we're doing right now. Sir, yung next slide po. Almost done. Okay? What do you need to do for you to have the LinkedIn local? Location, tama. But we have online already, so mas mabilis lang siya. And then we set up the event page. So kanina, if you would notice, we did the event page na very, very fast. And we also invited all the LinkedIn connections that we have. So sa LinkedIn page pa lang, makukuha mo na or you're gonna be able to ask for help from the team and the teammates and they will be there. Sir Jomar provided the StreamYard, Sir Laylord provided the streaming in Facebook. So that's what we do. We collaborate. Next slide po. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring you to what we're doing right now. So we have the top 47 Filipinos. Nung nagsimula si Miss Virginia, that was 2018. Next slide po. Sir Laylord was here on the 2019 top 100. Si Sir Jomark, if I'm not mistaken, is already part of this. Slide, please. Okay. The next one is the 2020 po na top 100. So I believe si Sir Jomark is nandyan pa rin. Next slide, please. Okay. This was the last LinkedIn local that we had, and or sorry, the top 100. But this year we're gonna have the top 100, and we're slowly announcing it because it's the fifth year, and it's also the sixth year of the LinkedIn local. So we'll be announcing all the details eventually, and this is what we've always parang said, or ito yung palagi sinasabi ni Miss Virginia Bautista. It's about recognition, the top 100. It's not a competition. It's a celebration. And LinkedIn Local Philippines and the top 100 is a community. So Visayas, we're welcoming you um, as part of the community of um, LinkedIn Local Philippines. Thank you. Okay, as the last part, our Lincoln local community helps you with networking, community building, discussion, industry trends, and sharing and best practices. Ito po, ano na yan? Next, ano na po yan? Next event na po yan. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. Any questions po?
Yeah, and thank you so much, Miss Bless, for that wonderful introduction of LinkedIn Local. So maraming excited to know more about it. But of course, because of the element of time, baka nagugutom na yung ating mga participants, I think we can entertain at least three questions from the audience. Anyone who would like to
Go ahead po.
ask questions, you can chat it in the chat box or you can unmute yourself para ma-recognize kayo. Anyone? Okay, may nag personal PM, mukhang nahihiya siya na mag-PM sa chat box. Uh, Miss Bless, if we are interested in joining the LinkedIn local, who is the person to contact? Is it you or do you have a contact person here in Visayas that we
In,
can connect with?
in Visayas po, your team leader is Sir Cyril. But here in Luzon, it's me, Sir Jomar, Sir Laylord, and a lot of people na nandito sa Luzon. But right now, we're already announcing that it's Sister Cyril who's the team leader po dun sa area.
Oh, wow, surprise, guys. so, so if you want to connect with LinkedIn Local, and I think this is not the first time na magkakaroon tayo ng collaborations with LinkedIn Local because we have a very, very good introduction with Miss Bless Baluyot. And meron pa ulit nag-message.
Oh,
Uh,
go ahead lang.
Sabi niya, ASDD, can we invite them again to another training? But this time around, let's make it big. Pwede ba yon, Miss Bless
Pwede po.
Baluyot?
Sir Jomark and the platform is ready, available. Just let us know so that we can prepare ahead of time. Kasi po, all the linkages, dapat po siya naka-link in live and then it goes to Zoom, to StreamYard, to Facebook para po lahat ma-reach niya. And then later on, we're gonna have a raffle. Bibigay po yan ni Sir Jomark mamaya. And we're also announcing a lot of the seminars this being conducted sa platform po ng digital creatives, eventually na connected Filipinos, are free. So, punta po kayo, magsabi lang po kayo kay Sir Jomar. Or meron naman pong nakalagay dun sa link. You can get the certificates din po as well. And then, grab it right now because pag meron na pong bayad, ayun, ibang usapan na po yan. So, while it's free, grab it. Okay,
Yes,
enroll na po kayo.
thank you so much, Miss Bless Baluyot. So, sobrang dami nating learning and we have so many things to look forward. Di ba? Kami po kasi sa JCI, we believe in enriching ourselves before we can enrich others through training. Oo. So last question, we can entertain one last question and we will start the raffle. According to Miss Bless, they will give out premium accounts for our LinkedIn. Okay? So, sino pa ang gusto magtanong? I guess wala na. Parang gusto na nila dun sa raffle, Miss
Oo.
Bless.
I-turn over na natin si Sir Jomar. Pakitawag Sir Jomar. Sir Jomar, labas ka na
Okay.
po.
Sige, Sir Jomar, are we ready for the raffle? Pwede ba nating i-announce? How many premium accounts are we giving away?
Teka po. I will find out. Melj, Sir Jomar, are you there po? I know there, kasi I can see. Ayan na. O sige po.
Wow, two premium LinkedIn accounts. So what's the mechanics? How can we know kung saan kami magla-log in? Do we need to comment on some link? Yes. Okay. So here is the link for that raffle, ano? So I think we have 5 minutes kung meron mga interested. And I guess our host chapter, JC Azubwana, could also share the link in our Facebook Live. Sa LinkedIn kasi, nakashare na yung link ng ating raffle. So we're giving you 5 more minutes to comment para makapili na tayo ng mananalo ng LinkedIn premium account. So, just a trivia, no? Ang dami nyo pwedeng gawin pag meron kayong LinkedIn premium account. You can enroll to various trainings. You can be seen by employers. Oo, di ba? You can also see other features na nandun sa LinkedIn natin. Ako, yung aking mga hiring, nung ako ay nasa corporate pa, my last stint with Nestle, I went to LinkedIn. Then doon ako nakakuha na may opening pala dito, 'di ba? So, it's really helpful professionally. And if you have business, you can also post it there. A lot of people, those successful one and those upcoming names in the industry are all in LinkedIn. So baka meron kayong mga gustong i-promote not only in Facebook, you can also utilize our LinkedIn. So, ano po ito? Ito po ay isang international platform din. Okay? So, Ma'am Melj, are we ready for the raffle? Okay, so
Wala
let's
pa
give more
nag-enter.
time.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Sige. I guess we need to share it doon sa ating Facebook Live. Okay, i-share din natin ito sa ating Facebook Live at baka doon meron silang gustong mag-join sa ating raffle. Okay? Yes, sure. You can share screen.
Ayan, sige, lalabas na ako para si Melj na ang ma-highlight naman. Melj, your turn.
Sige, habang hinang din yung raffle, ano? Imagine niyo na tuto na kayo, meron na kayong mga bagong connections, and meron pang chance to win yung ating premium LinkedIn. Di ba? Kung madami po tayong pwedeng magawa sa premium natin na LinkedIn account. So, Miss Melj, you want to share your... Ayan. So ito po yung nakikita natin sa YouTube. So we are live in our YouTube channel sa LinkedIn Local. We are also live in our LinkedIn Local LinkedIn profile and page. So kung magpunta po kayo doon, we are being heard and we are being seen by several people, not only in the Philippines but also in the World Wide Web. Yan, meron ng mga nagko-comment. So, paano tayo mamimili? Master Melge. Nakita ko, ang dami na, no? So, gagawin na okay. So, let's draw it. Kung sino yung mananalo ng first LinkedIn account. Okay, 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 okay. Conrad H. So, Conrad is watching in Tama ba? Oo, he is watching in LinkedIn. So, Mr. Conrad H, you can claim your LinkedIn premium account to Miss Melge. We will contact you in a while after this webinar. So, wag na nating patagalin pa, Miss Melge. Let's draw the second winner of premium account. Ang dami ha. I see familiar faces from JCI. So nakita nyo, no? Ayan, ang second winner natin. Si Miss John Denise Chua. From JCI, what chapter nga to si Miss Denise? Zugwana din ba? So, Miss Denise is watching in YouTube. Yan, nag-comment na siya. From Cebuhara. I think Gabay graduate to si Miss Joanne. Sakto ba? Hindi eh. Oo, maybe sa second. Yes po. Oo, yes po. Graduate siya ng Gabay. O, siya yung naka-eyeglasses during the Gabay session. So, thank you so much for watching. But before we end, I think we have a certificate for Miss Bless Baluyot, LSDD.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much and congratulations to our winners. Okay, so Jackie, can you flash your screen again? Thank you so much, Miss Bless, for sharing to us LinkedIn Local. I actually got some job offers through LinkedIn also as when I just newly graduated. So I can really say it's very effective. Everyone feel free to try using LinkedIn and it will really do great for your career. So okay, so we would like to present the certificate of appreciation to Ms. Basilda O. Baluyot for sharing her valuable knowledge as trainer during the JCI Week 2023 training on digitally connected Filipinos given on the 27th day of April 2023. Signed, Press Jessica Resh, Veeps Maria Armenia Solis, and myself, Com Eliza Joy Pagunsalan. So, Miss Beth, would you please smile for a while as we take a quick photo? Direct Ru.
Yes. Okay. One, two, three. Smile. One more. One, two, three. Smile. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So that concludes our training for the night. I'm sure everyone is now equipped with more knowledge on how to navigate in this digital era. So I hope you all get to apply these things that you learned from our trainers. Before we end, may I ask everyone here to please turn on your cameras so we can take a group photo. Okay, please turn on your cameras. Direct crew, just let us know when ready. Okay, is everyone's camera on now?
Okay, I'll take the photo now. One, two, three. Smile. Um, I'll go to another slide. So one, two,
Just
three. Smile.
is everyone's camera on
Okay.
now?
Can we? I'll just take one more if it's okay.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
One, two, three. Smile. Okay. Next. One, two, three. Smile. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Direct Ru, and thank you to all our speakers and trainers for tonight. We definitely learned so much from all of you. Lastly, before we end, may I ask everyone here to please before everyone leaves, can we proceed to the next slide, please? Oh, okay. Next slide.
Next. 1, 2, 3, smile.
So before you guys leave, we would love to hear from you and know your feedback on how this training went. So if you can, please scan this QR code and give us your honest feedback on how on this training tonight. So once again, we would like to thank everyone for attending tonight's training and for actively listening to our trainers. If you have any further questions, feel free to message them. I'm sure they would be happy to answer whatever questions you have on the topic that we discussed tonight. So, okay, this concludes our training night today. So, have a great weekend, everyone, and God bless. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you.
attending.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
When it begins, there's so many questions,
With so much potential.
A lot of ideas.
a lot to say, and more often than not.
It isn't so much what we say,
But how we say it.
So when that spark of inspiration hits,
Our creative energies drive us forward.
and in a world where every decision counts,
Our choices matter.
line,
Form.
function,
all the elements come together in balance.
Expressed in their simplest, truest form.
and in that moment,
When an idea becomes something real,
It opens the door
to new possibilities. Sense Labs.